Hi everyone, and welcome to No Rules Cooking with Irene. We are on day 4 of crazy turkey week. I am making turkey pot pie. So turkey pot pie, to start it off, we are going to first of all be making it in the Instapot. So I've got about a tablespoon of butter and 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And I have put it on saute. So we're going to first saute our carrots, our celery, and our onions, which I've chopped up finely. So we're going to put this all in the Instapot on saute, and we're going to give it a little fry until the vegetables are just slightly translucent and tender. There we go. Just gonna give this a nice stir every couple of minutes. Once this is cooking for a minute or two, I'm going to add some finely chopped garlic. Probably about 2 cloves of garlic. Okay, so this has been cooking for a few minutes, and it's pretty much finished. The garlic is in there. I'm just going to add about a half a teaspoon of thyme and about a half a teaspoon of poultry seasoning. Okay, so the next step is we're going to add 2 tablespoons of flour to make our roux. And just give it a little stir. Mix in with the oils that are in there already. Get a little clumpy, which is fine. So now I've got my stock that I made with the turkey, and I've got, let's see, how much is here? About 2 cups. I'm going to pour that in. And I also have a little gravy that was left over. I'm going to put all that gravy in there.
You promised that gravy for me for Putin.
Okay, I won't be putting the gravy in there because I promised Bill that I'd leave the gravy for his Putin. So that's all good. But if you didn't need the gravy, you can put it in there, and it's just extra flavor. So you can see this is already bubbling, and it's just still on saute. And that flour is already doing its job and thickening this up. But I am going to add an extra cup of water, just plain old water, since I didn't add that gravy. And in here we're going to put 2 cups of our chopped up cooked turkey. And we also have 3 baby potatoes that I have pre-cooked and put them in there. We're going to give this all a stir. And now we have an entire can of corn. We like our corn. How much you put in of everything is totally up to you. I put in 2 small carrots, 2 stalks of celery, and a half of a medium-sized onion, and 2 cloves of garlic. And one last thing, we're going to grab some frozen peas. Okay, so we've added a cup of frozen peas. I'm going to give this a stir. I'm just going to taste a little to see if we need to add any salt. We will add some pepper, but okay, at this point, you can try it to see if you need any salt and pepper. The stock is a little salty already, so I'm going to add tiny bit. It's probably 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt. Okay, so now about a 1/2 teaspoon, and we've got it on meat/stew. So we'll see what happens. So our timer's gone off, so right now I'm just manually releasing that pressure so I can open up the lid and add my final ingredient, which is going to be heavy cream. So we're going to probably put in about 1/2 cup to a cup of heavy cream. Let's see how thick it is. So we've taken the lid off, and I'm just going to give it a little stir. Now, it's not quite as thick as I would have liked it, so I am going to add my cream. Then I'm also going to add a little extra thickening agent. So I made a little slurry of cornstarch and water. So in goes our cream. I'm just eyeballing that. So put as much or as little as you want, really. A cup should do it though, just to give it a little more of a creamy texture.
No wonder why I can't lose weight.
And we're gonna add our cornstarch slurry. We're gonna put the lid back on and just give it an extra 5-minute manual cook. Oh, see, look at that. It's much nicer and thicker now. Once that cornstarch cooks in, it'll be perfect. Okay, we put the lid back on and we put it on manual for an extra 6 minutes. And that should do it. So as soon as that's finished, we'll look at it one more time.
We're back.
Hi, we're back. Now we're gonna continue on with our turkey pot pie. Now, as you can see, I've got some pie crust, which I have made already, and it's been resting in the fridge. So it's, I just have to unwrap the saran wrap, and it's ready to go. I like having pie crust ready to go and on hand because it makes my life easier. Okay, so I don't know how big this is gonna roll out, so we're just gonna go with it. Now, I'm doing things a little differently. I'm making a couple in these little individual oven-safe bowls, and then I'm going to make another one for a good friend that's helped us out so many times. So I'm going to drop off one of them to her.
Lisa.
Our good friend Dr. Lisa. She takes care of our kitty cats and we love her. And she lives by herself, and I know she's such a busy girl, and I just like to help out if I can. If it makes her life a little easier not to have to worry about what she's going to eat. She doesn't like to cook either. She does enjoy my cooking. I'm just gonna roll this out until I think it's okay. We're still rolling. I don't want it too thick. I don't want it too thin. I only have 2 of these to work with, so I have to have it so there's enough for all of this. So I'm gonna cut a circle around this. So one goes on the bottom, and one will go on top. If I have enough. Let's see if that was good. I'm just gonna actually roll that a little more, a little bit bigger. Okay, look at this. Right into the bowl.
Wow, magic.
I don't know if it's magic, but there's no holes on the bottom. Yeah, this may not look so pretty, but it's okay.
You married me.
Okay, so now I'm gonna roll this out a little more. And we're back. So, what you saw yesterday was our turkey pot pie mixture. So now it's the next day. It's cooled down. Use it the same day if you want. It's no biggie.
Cat hair.
Oh, stop it. So I'm going to now scoop this into my containers. As you can see, I've lined my containers with a layer of pastry. So the pastry is super quick and easy as well. Just shortening, all vegetable shortening, flour, salt, ice cold water, and a little bit of vinegar. And just pouring it together until it comes together. Don't overwork pastry dough ever. So we got some nice filling in there. Next one. These are for Bill and I for dinner. Stop it. Is that enough filling for you, babe?
Sure. Babe.
Well, boy, I'm gonna have enough to make another one.
Baby love.
It's a lot of filling here. It's nice and thick. Lots of goodies in there.
Yummy in the tummy. Poo poo in the bummy.
So, boy, I got quite a bit still in here. You know what I'm going to do with this little bit of leftovers?
Add it to Lisa's.
No,
Yeah.
well, but I can add a little milk to this and make it into a nice creamy soup, which Bill can have for lunch tomorrow.
Yeah.
So that's what we're going to do. Sound good to you? Yeah, it's too much to add any more to any of these. So, next and last step here, well, maybe not the last step, got our pie crust. We're going to just kind of combine it, press it down, make it look somewhat pretty along the edge. I want to make it look nice for Lisa. So look at me, I'm all covered in flour. Mm-hmm. You can use any kind of containers that you want. I just use the disposable ones when I'm giving things away. So, and I'll make a little cut in it so the steam can escape. And then I'm going to brush it with an egg wash. Just gives it a nice golden color. And it's also got just a drop of milk in there. Beat it up, brush it on, and that's it. You're probably going to have to bake these for a good 40 minutes because you want it to heat up throughout, and so the pastry is nice and golden. And so we're just going to finish off these ones. Our little circles. I've never made individual ones like this before. Kind of exciting.
So excited.
Oh my goodness, don't get so excited over something so silly. Doesn't that look nice? I think it looks lovely. Just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. So come back and see me when they are all done and out of the oven. Okay, see you in a bit. So we're just about ready to put these in the oven. But what I've done, just to show you, is I sprinkled some caraway seeds on top of the crust of these two that Bill and I are having. And then this one's for Lisa, but they all look pretty. So they're about to go in the oven. 350 degrees. Hi, so while we're waiting for the pies to bake,